Sir David Anthony Andrew Amess was a British politician who served as Member of Parliament for Southend West from 1997 until his killing in 2021. He previously served as MP for Basildon from 1983 to 1997. He was a member of the Conservative Party. He was born and grew up in Essex. He studied economics and government at Bournemouth University and then had short careers as a teacher, underwriter and recruitment consultant. He was elected as a Conservative councillor for Redbridge in 1982 and then MP for Basildon in 1983. This was seen as a bellwether seat, exemplifying the enthusiasm of the Essex man for the government of Margaret Thatcher. He held the seat in the election of 1992, but boundary changes then made it untenable, and so he became MP for Southend West in 1997, until his death, 24 years later. In government, his highest position was as Parliamentary Private Secretary to Michael Portillo for 10 years. He was more prominent as a backbencher, serving on a variety of select committees and sponsoring several pieces of legislation including the Protection Against Cruel Tethering Act and Warm Homes and Energy Conservation Act. The causes for which he campaigned included the honouring of Raoul Wallenberg, support for sufferers of endometriosis, and animal welfare. He supported the ban on fox hunting. His political views were socially conservative and included support for the return of capital punishment and Brexit. He was a Catholic and opposed abortion. He married in 1983 and the couple had 5 children including the actress Katie Amess. On 15 October 2021, Amess was stabbed multiple times while holding a constituency surgery in Leigh-on-Sea. He died at the scene. David Anthony Andrew Amess was born on 26 March 1952 in Plaistow, Essex, the son of James Amess, an electrician, and his wife Maud Martin, a dressmaker. Amess was raised Roman Catholic like his mother. Maud died on 12 October 2016 at the age of 104. Amess attended St. Anthony's Junior and Infant School, then St. Bonaventure's Grammar School, and then spent a short time as an underwriter before becoming a recruitment consultant. He contested the Safe Labour Party seat of Newham North West at the 1979 general election, and the seat was retained by Labour's MP Arthur Lewis. In 1982, Amess was elected as a councillor to the London Borough of Redbridge. The incumbent Conservative MP for Basildon, Harvey Proctor, moved to Billericay in the 1983 general election. Amess was selected to replace him and was elected Member of Parliament for Basildon on 9 June 1983. He exemplified the new demographic of Essex man who supported Margaret Thatcher enthusiastically. Campaign described him as representative of new Essex man, working class, father electrician, right wing, keen hanger, noisily rambunctious, no subtlety. Amess continued to serve both as an MP and a local councillor until 1986, when he stood down from Redbridge Borough Council to concentrate on his Westminster seat. He held his Basildon seat narrowly at the 1987 general election, in part by developing a significant personal following. After the election, Amess was appointed a Parliamentary Private Secretary to Michael Portillo, a position he held for 10 years throughout Portillo's ministerial career. Amess held his seat again at the 1992 general election, which was the first sign that the Conservatives would unexpectedly win that election. The Basildon constituency was viewed as the make-or-break milestone. Prior to the 1997 general election, there was a boundary review which divided the Basildon seat into 2 parts, which were added into 2 neighbouring seats. At the time, Amess remarked that the Boundary Commission had raped the town of Basildon by adding an extra seat there. Given his small majority, the new Basildon constituency was almost certainly going to be gained by Labour. Amess thus decided to seek re-election elsewhere. In June 1995, Amess was selected for Southend West after the retirement of former Cabinet Minister Paul Channon. He was consequently returned to Westminster again in the 1997. Angela Evans-Smith won the newly drawn Basildon seat for Labour in 1997 by over 13,000 votes. Amess sponsored many parliamentary bills, Two of his most significant achievements are the Protection Against Cruel Tethering Act materials bill onto the statute book. This bill ended a loophole which allowed companies who supplied specialist printing equipment to counterfeiters to evade prosecution. In 2016, he successfully steered onto the statute book the Driving Instructors Bill. This bill streamlines the process whereby instructors whose registration has lapsed can apply to return to the register. It also allows instructors who wish to leave the register for personal reasons to do so without being penalized. The bill was supported by driving school owners and motoring organizations. The Protection Against Cruel Tethering Act came about as a result of Amess' long-standing concern for animal